Today we're doing a reaction slash gameplay breakdown featuring OpTic Lucid. Lucid is one of my favorite players. He is without a doubt one of the best in the game. If you somehow don't know him or don't follow him, check out his content. I've linked it below. And big ups to Halo Cloud as well. I've linked Halo Cloud below. Also, this is their video that we're reacting to. They compiled some of Lucid's best plays across all tournament footage, whether online, LAN tournaments. We've got some juicy gameplay in here. So let's take a look. Okay, I had to bring it back a bit. Let's now actually watch it. How did he live? What? No way he gets both kills. So I like how he, on the escape, he went out of his way to grab the spikes. That was big. And then this pipe here, you can stand on this. He actually backs up and stands on top of it in the corner, and as he jumps off the pipe, there's actually a bit of a head glitch with this light right here. You can jump behind it and it can kind of block your head, which is actually a really smart way to stay alive. The pipe that he's standing on, you can curb slide off it as well. I don't know if many people know that, but Lucid taking full advantage of environment here, slides out, and then just beautiful use of strafe and limits right stick movements to hit these shots and wins the fight. But no idea how he lived, though. I don't know if he knew that the spikes wouldn't hit him or what, or if he's got, you know, a sixth sense, but it worked.
More pushes, a little bit faster, just a little less structured, but United really took their time with that one, and look at these snipes coming out.
I remember this play. No way he hits that shot. You can't teach that second shot. Right now, two are dead. And he knows he can fly out center. I like the weight on this shot for Nick. He drops down and then gives himself an extra second to let the reticle level out at head level before he shoots. And the jukes here are nice too. I mean, like, if ever you find yourself in a situation like this, if you can juke left then right on the battery like that to trip up your opponent, that might give you some time. But the shot itself, like, you can't teach that. I don't know how he hit that shot. I don't know how Spartan didn't shoot him first, considering he, you know, slid out like that, but unreal shot and play. Dude's nasty. Nice. Make the grapple. Yep. Okay. That was huge, actually, though, because he killed 3 players on one flag run. Like, that's basically a guaranteed flag. Kills Royal 2, slides in, jumps late here, dodges the Mangler headshot. So good win from him to just hit the 3 shots, get the kill. And then gets the grapple. The grapple rotation, everybody should know how to do this, by the way, at this point. Jump and then holds out left with the left stick to create tension, and then steers it with the right stick to get in the doorway. You should know how to do it. You should learn it. Like, practice it. Very important grapple rotation.
Seconds and counting down. Lucid taking an aggressive angle here on Turbine. Doesn't spot anyone. Dusty and Nate being thrown these shots across the map. Multiple members of E United trapped in long.
Nice.
The entry frag.
Oh,
the double.
What a snap.
Lucid has found the picks.
Here comes the collapse then. 43 to 42. OpTic take the lead. E United get a trade. It's going to be a tied game at 17 seconds.
No.
But Lucid
Mangler.
Gets to 44.
And he lives? No, of course he lives. The way that he's snapping onto important locations, from one spot to the box to head level, without fully revealing himself, he's just very quick to snap to where he needs to set that reticle. And you'll see that as he pans out and he comes back into snapping into hallway, like, he's already looking at the box first before he hits head level. He's so ready with just knowing where to focus his attention, predicting the situation here. He kills Sparty, snaps up top. Even though he snapped up here, watch how he hits Ryan Noob down below. And, like, one quick and clean, you know, I don't know if slice is the right word, just one straight movement on the right stick. Even though he's got his reticle placed up above, in the back of his mind, he knows Ryan Noob's options here. So he's very quick to capitalize. He's kind of ready, I would assume, to snap back down to those boxes, knowing that that's Ryan Noob's option in that situation. Pre-patch Mangler. This is a good example of just how powerful this weapon was. The fact that he can be bottom mid and just one-shot beatdown and live in this situation. And, you know, part of the reason why they had to patch, or, you know, just take it out of competitive. But it's just powerful considering how available it is.
61 to 60. OpTic has totally demolished that 53-point lead.
Double kill for Frosty.
Nice.
Ball picks up another as well in the feed while Lucid does what he can to
Ooh.
his team ending.
Nasty shot.
Doesn't have any ammo.
Doesn't have any ammo. Yep. Oh, he still got him. Not much to say.
Well, in the 53
The only thing I like is that he sees Formal through the wall because he's holding ball, so he sets his reticle and scopes even before he peeks. He's ready to hit that headshot. That's real nice. Take full advantage of little things like that, like the objective cues.
Oh, now you can see Lucid already looking for pressure on, but some good shots coming in from Bomex. They're just going to slow things down a little bit. Trippy was the furthest player off for.
Oh,
He got taken
the
down.
spacing
You're seeing that
on that was big.
here from OpTic once more, making sure they're playing shoulder to shoulder, and Bomex has got
Nice.
no chance against two OpTic players. Wow.
Stick? Of course. Of course he does.
Trippy was the first.
So efficient. So one big thing I think with strafing that's kind of underutilized is the vertical, like forward backward movement. Watch, and you know what? This might be a LAN exclusive thing, right? Obviously, this is more difficult online, but see how he enters and leaves melee range, and he baits a melee at a collect, and then he follows up and gets the kill. So just the fact that he was able to kind of play within that melee range with his strafe is a good way to kind of bait something out of your opponent. The issue is online play. It's harder to do that. Possible, still possible, but harder. But just nice movement on his left stick to kind of create that. And then, of course, having the stick in the back pocket, he's compromised, sends it out, nice shot, like nice stick, nice work. Most efficient play you can make in that situation.
Trippy certainly wanted that rocket back. Bound's able to win that one against him and not even fall himself. And now OpTic has a long road ahead.
Ooh.
You do not expect to see great shots, great double from Lucid. You do not expect to see a team down by 2 flags this early on in a Bazaar, especially when you have FaZe with the losing record historically in this game type. But right now they're leading 2-0. And if these
Oh, he was so ready to hit that. It's good movement, use of resources, right? Thrust forward on Boo Boo. Nice, confident, aggressive play. Gets the shot. And then I like how he could be hearing the call for this, of course. He's got comms from the team, but he's ready to hit this shot cross map before he even peeks out. And that's so important. And look at this. He jumps out ready to hit that headshot. He definitely got the call from Trippy. Big play.
Throughout Halo Infinite, they can make such a big influence. They are always in the hands of the likes of Lucid and Trippy. Oh my God, Lucid, you are an absolute beast.
I remember breaking that down. Little 180 repo. Oh, he jumped over him.
But now he's getting kills on the board. Boo Boo Doo Boo goes down, and Lucid completely fooling this FaZe roster. The movement we're seeing from Lucid right now, he's putting on a show and
Nice. Jiggle peek. The one cool thing is the repulsor play. He slides, and while sliding, his momentum is carried forward, so he has the freedom to turn around while sliding, repulse, jump together. Get out of or jump, repulse, probably, to get out of that. Good jump off this box, honestly. Cuts the sight line and conveniently gets right over a player. Just a good way to get your shields and kind of get back into a fight.
Probably done for the tournament after this series anyways, but definitely something to work on, something to learn from.
Oh,
As we're seeing
cuts the vertical there.
get slaughtered at
Walking forward into the wall. I love that.
and a nice thrust.
It's probably the best way that you can deal with adverse high ground like that is to just walk forward and cut the vertical and force your opponent to look straight down at you.
On Bazaar Slayer, as you said,
Ooh.
great shots here out of Lucid. He's not done yet. He'll pick up a double kill. Is this the return to form for OpTic? Certainly the best they've looked in a few weeks.
OpTic needs everyone to be
Oh, and he gets the melee too. Even though he doesn't get the trade, that's still a huge play.
A little bit of trouble on Bazaar Slayer, as
All left stick there, just about right. Just using the strafe to keep that aim steady.
you said, great shots here out of
Barely
Lucid.
moving right stick.
Yet he'll pick up a double kill. Is this the return to form for OpTic? Certainly
And yeah, just the fact that he gets a melee out last second. Would have been crazy if he got the kill. Tries to go for the 2-shot beatdown, whiffs a bit of the burst, but killing frenzy and damage. And his teammates in position to help.
pick up that opening kill. Lucid's going to be in a 1v1. He's going to be
No way. Formal's camoed. Just killed him with camo. With that jump.
just starting to light things up here when OpTic need him most.
Dude, I swear, Lucid just throwing in 360s for style points.
Yes, nice.
That's going to slow down Sentinels. Lucid now looking for
The
a
onset
second kill.
comms, love it.
88 points and rising.
Nice positioning for that.
Round.
Points at this point.
Light things up.
The fact that he won that first fight was actually pretty crazy. Like this right here, he's jump challenging Formal, who's got cover and a positioning advantage. Should have lost it, right? But I guess Formal just not expecting him to ice up and hit that shot the way that he did.
No, he cannot.
position of his team in A, and he has one teammate, I believe, out on near OS. So he knows that spawn location could be, you know, back mud, where like over on C side, it could be B as well. So he's just checking spawns, right? Reticle, like addressing back box or back B, and follows through. Man, it's just nasty. Just having that awareness and mental preparedness of like where the enemies are going to be and knowing what type of flick you want to hit even before you line up the shot. He kind of knows how to limit that right stick movement in advance. This is great too. Just hugging this side of the wall here is going to force Formal to commit to him, and all he needs to do is kind of follow through with one nice little right side flick, right? Just making it so that there's only really one, you know, route, one option for Formal to kind of get to him, making it easier for him. Ooh. And you can't teach that either. What I like about this snipe is the discipline, and this is something you'll see with a lot of like really, you know, great Halo snipers, is he'll miss this first shot, and then what does he do? He pans his reticle in front of the player before scoping and lets him fall into it. So he walks it in, which is so important. If you can get your reticle ahead of your opponent and like kind of recognize where he's committed, especially considering Jazero has jumped and he's committed to this trajectory. If you put your reticle ahead of it, he just walks it in with the left stick. Makes it easy for himself. And that's, you know, that's just good execution. Sees it. One decisive movement on the right stick. Hits the shot.
Around the time when a team gets around 200 mark, you start getting really worried because it forces desperation. Yeah. They can get a setup where it's, you know, 20 or 30 unanswered points, and at that point there's no room for error. And
wow. Did it bank? I think it banked and hit him. You got the OS. He's saving it too. Okay. Oh my God, this is rude. This is rude. Nice. I don't even know how to explain how he's just snapping at range and hitting these guys. It's good execution. Very ready for the fights. He could have hit a snap slide here, by the way. Curb slide into snap slide off the ramp. Would have been great timing to do it because 3 are dead right now, so he can kind of go wild. But not necessary.
Has a flank on these players. It's a 2v2 on the map at the moment. APG will slow down the run, though, from E United. A vital kill from him. Lucid jumping on the return. Stola with him as well. Here's
oh my.
Thrust coming in. She's going to keep the player alive. And Rydub's actually going to try and skip past the players now inside.
He's solo here.
Of the closet and the utility. Picks up a kill. Spartan should be taken down.
Ooh. The reposition. He's just baiting flag. He's not overcommitting. Oh my God.
Such a wise play. He just stays alive. He takes certain angles. He takes certain routes to make sure that he's not in a melee trade battle, so that he can lock down that corner of the map.
Bravo saying it nicely here.
Really heads up play by Lucid. That might not look that flashy on paper, but the way that he decided to angle himself and approach those battles made sure that that flag came back home safe. Take a look.
Like Bravo was saying, I just love how carefully Lucid plays, like takes these fights here. He doesn't overcommit to anything, doesn't try to desperate the flag, doesn't wait in that doorway either and allow, you know, Ryanoob to call out his location and kind of reveal himself. Instead, he fully repositions, comes out through the other side of car. It's just so difficult to kind of anticipate how he's playing this, and he knows he has some time. He's got, you know, teammates coming in to kind of play around to work on that flag. He doesn't have to desperate it. And that patience he carries into this fight as well, where he's not hitting shots here, but watch how confident he stays in his strafe. He knows as long as he hits one good shot, he's got an advantage in that fight. He's just patient enough to keep trying and to continue to strafe and be a difficult target. Doesn't lose confidence even though those shots aren't connecting. I love how he just, 2 dead right now, knows that they've got a numbers advantage. They can collapse. No finesse here. He's just sprinting. He's going straight in, cutting his corners, spots a nade, backs out right, keeps going right, like full aggro. He's got a tight timing window to get these kills and make sure they pull that flag before the spawners come up. So just so efficient, so quick. Oh.
Oh my word, Lucid. Not only the first one, but the second as well.
Yeah, you know he's hitting that.
No! Lucid! Oh my word, this man is
one-man wreckable. Good fundamentals here. Perfect reticle placement. Takes his time to walk that one in. The movement to slide out and jump to box here was actually pretty nice because it gives him an extra dynamic in the fight to work with when he fights Stellar. He gets shots in, but he can also drop forward and then use the cover of the box to kind of finesse his way around. He's taking in more than just his strafe and his crouch by, you know, adding that little layer of verticality by slide jumping out to box to start that fight. It's actually pretty nice. Can see Penguin through the wall. Nice little lineup. Clean. Spots one bottom mid. Spots Renegade. I do think he could have lived here if he just backed up C Plat, because he knows that those are the only, you know, 2 players who could bug him in this situation. I guess there's 3 up, but I think if he just backs up C Plat, he probably would have lived. Yeah.
Absolutely huge from APG. He did not have the first shot in that battle and managed to still.
There's a jump back there, by the way, where he's standing. There's like a little panel you can jump on. Nobody uses it, though.
I told you he was so good at scavenging for different weapons. He's used the shotgun already, now the Needler. Lucid is using the entire Infinite Sandbox to have success here.
Lucid moving in. This man has been playing some lights out.
Nice back down.
Infinite 23 and 8.
Oh,
you can see it in the confidence as
too
well.
easy.
That 24, the man is destroying United right now.
Too easy. And the escape. Oh, he gets out. Of course he gets out. I just like how he can see his team collapsing. Like, it's so important to recognize the timing of your team and the fact that they're pushing up through Treehouse. They're taking aggro. So he knows he can kind of afford to be a little wild here and jump out because he's got that teammate already, you know, initiating the fight. So just being able to play off him and making those more aggressive plays because you know you can.
You can see it in the confidence as well. Make that 24. The man is destroying United.
And he gets the kill, sprint, crouch jump, skips the clamber. Nice, clean execution, and then immediate jump clamber out while his teammates help him out.
Slaying and even overslaying is in Halo Infinite already. Penguin going to be caught out though. Lucid.
Ooh.
He's going to pick up 2, and this man has just been on a different level, it feels. Since the last time we saw him on our screens, that'll be 3 falling by the looks of things, even though it will actually
Good work, keeps the flag in play. But he's not going to just try to desperate the run.
With the wave, which by the way, I like as a thing to call this, and he's going to be looking to find some shots across map.
Just baiting it.
There's another deletion into the kill feed as Lucid is
Very nice, very nice.
with the wave.
See, in this situation, 2 dead. It's a 3v2. C9 has a numbers advantage right now. Lucid knows that he can't just, like, you know, thoughtlessly desperate flag. So just great that he picks it up, keeps it in play, and then baits it.
Let's rejoin the game here. Lucid's going to pick up a kill and a camo, but it's only a slender lead here for OpTic Gaming of 1. Now, can he put this?
Oh my God.
Why do we ever question him?
Why would we ever question this man? One of the best to play the game, without a doubt. 21-20 now.
Man's going rogue.
Still with a 1-kill lead. Lucid was last player alive, as you saw there, and some interesting things during that. Listen in. You heard just how hard OpTic's having to work here.
Oh my.
Killing spree from Lucid as they extend their lead.
He hits this too. Oh.
Right, Lucid is during that. Listen in. OpTic still with a 1-kill
He's just so, like, quick and accurate when he spots it. Like this one right here, he sees this player like past the pillar, and he's ready to hit the shot even before he strafes out. He knows when he needs to, like, how to execute that as he strafes out. That's the biggest thing, is just having that mental preparedness and, like, seeing the shot in your mind before you fire the shot. So it's not even reaction at that point, right?
As they extend their lead to 3. Right, Lucid is the POV, the player to watch. Now they will go up.
Jesus.
Down by 1, they'll tie the game off of that kill from Lucid. Oh, yes.
Such nice reticle placement too. Like, he's so efficient to look where he needs to very quickly. Oh, again.
Triple kill for Lucid at the most.
Little curb slide.
Looking for a secondary weapon. He was like, is there a BR anywhere? Okay, a commander rifle will do as a secondary.
Oh my.
Grenade, though,
Finesse.
to avoid it somehow. Lucid's doing so well with his movement.
Positioning.
Just watching his screen is an absolute pleasure.
Just a good example of the curb slide keeping him alive in this situation, though. But hits the slide off the generator, dodges a nade simultaneously. My ADD, as somebody who likes to slide around, in this situation, I probably would have stood on top of that trash can. But I like the extra attention to detail to just, you know, to sit behind it, knowing that somebody could push back A, and he's got that extra little layer of cover. Right? You see Snake by right there.
their ball time though will at least keep them guessing, and OpTic will have to force a push here.
Oh my.
The movement we're seeing from Lucid is so difficult to play against.
How? Wow, he lived that.
Changing trajectories, moving around the map.
Jumped a little late out of slide, missed the clamber. That's okay.
Always on the move. Royal 2, killing spree for Lucid. Snakebite desperately trying to get to the arcade,
Perfect
but he hasn't
movement.
got any change to put
You love to see it.
Gets denied.
And he lived. Oh, he got red barred.
Snakebite desperately.
Doesn't get the kill, and then sprint jumps and times the crouch input right as he clears the ledge, and it connects him into an immediate slide, which is a nice little, use of the mechanics in Infinite.
Denied, and Lucid still
He has such a damage advantage over Lethal in that melee trade that he ends up getting red barred. That's kind of how it works in this. It's not quite a glitch. If you have enough of a damage advantage over your opponent when they melee you, even though you should have died, because of that advantage, it kind of equates to a red bar, basically. And this would take too long to explain. But it has to do with the fact that Lucid had more damage to a certain degree than Lethal when that melee trade happened.
You gotta be kidding me, but that's the hole they built.
Okay.
They cut.
Penguin. Man's not ready for this.
Lucid, he finds two.
He's still living here.
double kill there for Lucid. 24 kills for him, doing everything in his
Nice.
power to will his team to a game.
No way he lives like this, too.
It's looking
Wow.
great right now. It's not looking great for
Just,
OpTic Gaming. Tripping
like,
gets
not
the
just the
kill.
positioning, but great awareness of his teammates' locations, and he puts himself in spots that allow him to address fights perfectly and stay alive.
For Lucid, 24 kills for him.
Like, gets the kill on Stellar, cleans up Formal's damage, backs out, doesn't just stay behind the door, recognizes Trippy as he's making a push through lockers here, and he takes cover and stays alive, but he's also put himself in a spot where, like, he can address a fight with Trippy if he needs to. He can help very quickly and very conveniently from the spot. Gets Eco. Eco doesn't see him hiding there, too. Little reposition. And he gives him an angle, that little extra angle to, still hit shots on Renegade as he comes up here.
However, Lethal there is there, excuse me, to tidy that one up. A 1v1 battle
Jeez.
upstairs, and oh my word, Lucid does not lose gunfights. Gunning up for Lucid. He's winning battles once again.
You never see Lethal lose that one, but never say never, I guess. Lucid is here to play, make a name for himself here in Halo Infinite, and that kill just gave OpTic Gaming the setup they
No
needed
way.
for long haul. You see Lucid
Oh,
continuing to do
I like the attempt.
just gave OpTic Gaming the setup they needed for
Little
long haul.
melee repulse. The repulse shot him backwards. It would have been crazy if it somehow got him, like, ejected him out of the fight to the staircase. Just in general, jump repulsing and holding back is a great way to, it's kind of like a thrust to get out of a bad situation. Great execution, though. But I guess that's it. As expected, we got some top-level plays from a top-level player. If you guys don't follow Lucid, make sure you check him out. Make sure you check out Halo Cloud as well. Big thanks to them for putting this little compilation together. They've done a couple as well. There's a Renegade one, a Royal 2. Let me know who your favorite pro player is. Let me know if you want me to do more of this, react to more of these. Just a fun kind of way to, watch and get excited about some big Halo plays and hopefully learn something at the same time. But that's it for the video. If you guys like it, make sure to sub, make sure to like, check out my other content. I'll see you again soon.